Welcome back to another quarantine edition of an Investor's Journey podcast. As always, I am your host, Jonathan Barbera, and I wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping before we got started in this episode, and that is to share with you guys that coming this Friday, I'm going to be starting doing live interviews with people in the industry, but they're going to be local people. All right. They're going to be people that have been, right now, the format is going to be people that have been through a financial crisis, that have been in real estate for more than 5 years or 10 years or however it is, since the last crisis. And I'm gonna really like dig in, see what their experiences were, see how they got through it, see what they're seeing coming up, what opportunities. So I'm gonna be sharing all that with you. So if you're not subscribed or you're not following our Facebook page at Prime Homes, please do go to Prime Homes on Facebook and like us and set the little notification so whenever we post something, you get notified. And I'm gonna be posting ahead of time when the lives are gonna be coming in, so you can just hit interested and you can be a part of those asking questions and all that. So it's going to be primarily focused on Texas. All right. So because I'd rather get local experts that can share real wisdom and not hypotheticals. So that's coming. Another thing is there are people freaking out about, should I put my house on the market? Yes or no? What do I do? Look, we just put a house on the market on Thursday. We put it up for 260. It was 1250 square foot home, so a small home, 260 price point in San Antonio is kind of expensive, right? It's within 410, so it's in a good area. Renovation, of course, we did it, so it looks amazing. But just wanted to share with you guys is that the showings did not stop. We had a ton of showings. We got a full price offer by Saturday. This was listed Thursday. We have full price offer by Saturday, and we have backup offers as well. So the market is not slowing down, at least in San Antonio right now. Okay, so my recommendation is don't freak out so much. Look at the data. Okay, I'm reaching out to a friend of mine, Tim Allums. You can find him on social media as well. He's a realtor here in San Antonio. He's killing it. This guy is not feeling any form of hurt by the economy. All right. So reach out to the people that are actually doing shit and listen to them. Don't listen to the ones that are struggling and saying how terrible and the sky's falling. Let's see. Another quick little thing. As you guys know, I'm the VP of the Alamo RIA, and we started doing live webinars every Monday afternoon. And we're bringing in local experts to address situations that are going on in the market, as well as answer any questions that you may have. So that's part of the Alamo RIA. You can get more on alamoria.com. Go to the event page or go to Alamo RIA Facebook page. The events are on there as well. So it's every Monday at 7 p.m. We go live, bring on a local expert, and discuss what's going on. So pay attention to that one as well. So, okay. That's pretty much all the housekeeping. Now, I wanted to get into this week's episode, which I find to be very, very important, and it's going to deal with how to thrive during the corona crisis. All right, because this is something a lot of you are curious about, a lot of you are stressing about. It's like, what are we going to be able to do? What options do we have? So first, I wanted to start off. There's two driving emotions that I'm seeing that are pushing people in all wrong directions. The first one is fear. All right. So this emotion of fear of the unknown, is causing you to either stick your head in the ground and say everything is cool, everything is fine, the government's gonna save us, or this is just gonna blow over, everything is okay, I just gotta stay home and watch Netflix, right? That's one side of the fear. The other side of the fear is this is bullshit, this is a conspiracy, the virus is not even that serious, the government is overreacting, people are retarded, people are stupid. That's also fear, okay? Both of those reactions are not getting you absolutely anywhere during this time, all right? And all you're doing is anybody that's around you, you're creating more fear in their life. So you're being extremely selfish and extremely ignorant. And yes, I apologize for calling you ignorant, but it's true. All right. And the reason I'm telling you this is for you to stop it. Stop being so afraid of this. Because whether you're afraid or not, this shit is happening anyway, regardless of your emotions and regardless of your feelings. All right. The best thing to do is to actually get educated. We're going to go over some action steps at the end of this that you can implement today to help you thrive. So the first emotion is fear. The second emotion, and this one's just as bad, even worse, is ego. All right. I am seeing way too many people with ego right now that is blowing my mind. And their ego is like, oh, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna crush it right now. You know, with everything that's happening, man, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for positivity, but you have to be able to focus. And this ego is driving people, one, to chase shiny pennies, right? The market is crashing. I can invest in the market and make a killing. You don't know jack shit about the market. Where are you going to invest? If it was so simple to make money during crashes in the market, trust me, we would have a lot more millionaires every time the market crashed. We don't. We don't have. Very few people are actually succeed through a market crash. And it's not the people that speculate and chase shiny pennies. Then the other side of the ego is, not willing to do what needs to be done. And this is a touchy subject, and I want to come off. I hope I come off with enough empathy for you guys to take this serious. Is that there are a lot of you that are going to lose your businesses. You're going to lose your jobs. It's going to get very scary, and it is going to happen. Okay, as much as you want to stick your head in the ground and be scared about it, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen anyway. And the ego and the pride that you have right now of saying, I've ran my business for shit, a year, two, 5, 10, I'm not letting it go, right? I'm not going to get a job. I'm an entrepreneur. How can I get a job? That's embarrassing. You got to let go of that. Because right now, the way you're going to get through is by doing whatever needs to be done to succeed. And that may mean that you have to get a job right now. That may mean that you need to go and start working for Shipt or HEB or whatever one of these other companies are hiring right now. That may be that you have to do that. It may mean that you have to go work for somebody else. You understand? And you got to cut that ego out of saying, no, screw that. I've been flipping houses, or I've been buying up properties this whole time. I can't do that shit now. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing for who? Who are you trying to impress? You got to be real to yourself, okay? The only person you need to care about is yourself and your family. Put this ego aside. A lot of people are going to struggle, and a lot of people are going to have to swallow their pride and go get jobs. And a lot of entrepreneurs and wantrepreneurs and everybody in between. And I saw it recently with a friend of mine that he is a real estate investor, and he recently he got a job at Shipt, right? And because he needs to generate more revenue for his family. And I was like, holy shit, man. Like, I admire the hell out of you right now for doing that. That is amazing that you're willing to do that, because so many people right now are getting caught up in their own insecurities, and they're not doing what needs to get done. And the sad truth is, if this economy gets worse than it already is, which is my anticipation based on everything that's been happening, you will regret not taking action today in securing your family's future. Please, I beg you, leave your ego out the door and take action and take care of yourself. If that means that you got to go get a job doing even sweeping streets, just whatever you find that's so embarrassing to do, stop it. This is part of your journey. All right. This is why we named it an investor's journey. Life is not a destination. The destination is death. In life, your destination is dying. What you need to enjoy is the journey. This is just going to be another part of your journey that you need to take on right now. And if you have to, go get a job. whatever that means, whatever's going to generate revenue for you to be able to take care of yourself and your family and take care of your bills. Because if you're willing to do that, you will thrive. If you're willing to do that, you're going to create the habits of somebody that's not afraid to do whatever needs to get done in order to succeed in life. And I promise you, this will get hard. This will get much harder. And if the shutdown continues and everything continues, more and more businesses are going to go out of business. More and more unemployment is going to creep up. I've already seen estimates of 20 to 30% unemployment. It's going to be bad. You understand? So everybody's going to be in the same boat. Don't get sidetracked by the people that are faking it on Facebook right now saying, "Oh, I'm killing it. I'm crushing it." Everybody's struggling. All right? And everybody's going to struggle even more if they're pretending like this shit is not going to get bad. It will get bad. All right? And I'm not doing this to scare you. I'm doing this to put hope in you, that showing you that you do have options. It's just that you got to put your ego aside when it comes to those options. Just as an example, we've talked about with John about our projects, right? And I was like, well, if shit hits the fan and, and house prices start dropping, I was like, we're going to have to start renovating the houses ourselves, right? I'm not going to be able to hire people to come in and renovate the houses for us. And that money that I'm spending on their labor, we're going to be able to generate either maybe revenue for ourselves, or be able to decrease the price of the home so we can actually sell it and eat. I mean, I don't know what that's going to look like, right? And I'm going to have to go and put in that work. And that also may mean that we have to maybe shut down our company for a while, and both of us go get jobs so we can weather the storm. And once we weather the storm and everything starts picking up, we'll jump back in. I don't care what that looks like. My goal is to make sure my family's taken care of. All right? My goal right now is to make sure that we just make it through this. This is not going to be a time of like, there's so many people right now that I think it's the fear inside of them that's giving them the ego of saying, "Oh, I'm going to crush it. These are the best times. This is what I always read about." Yes, but just because you've read about it, it doesn't mean that it's the easiest time to prevail. And the people that build these massive businesses and have this massive success during a down market still struggle during that down market. All right? Because they got to put in nonstop work. And a lot of times they're building their businesses after their jobs during the day. You understand? Like, the only way you're going to thrive and you're going to build a successful business is by being willing to do whatever needs to get done. And your ego is going to stop you from doing that if you already have it right now. If right now you're already saying to yourself, "Hell no, there's no way in hell that I'm going to go get a job," you're going to lose. I'm not saying you need to. I'm just saying if you have the ego in place right now that's telling you that, you're going to lose. Now, if you have, which I consider it a different type of ego, but if you have the ego that I have, that's like, I will flip this earth upside down in order to take care of my family, right? If that means whatever the hell it means, that I got to go work for HEB, that I got to go deliver food, that I got to go whatever, what the hell ever that looks like, I'm going to do it. Because this doesn't define me. This is not going to define who I am in a negative way. This is going to define who I am as somebody that can do whatever needs to get done when times get tough. This is the time we are going to see who and what you're made of. And the ones that let that ego and fear creep in, you are the ones that are not going to make it through this. You are the ones that are going to spend your whole time in front of the TV cursing at the government, cursing at everybody, because your life is not going your way. You're going to be whining, complaining, and bitching about your life. And if you have a family, you're going to make your family's life a living hell, because you're going to be miserable. But if instead you're willing to swallow that stupid ego that many of us have, and you're willing to say to yourself, "I would do whatever needs to get done. to take care of myself and to take care of my family, nothing, nothing will ever stop you. And I promise you that. And you're going to come out of this, not just come out of it, but you're going to thrive through this. Because once you're willing to understand that and accept that, you're going to take on any job. You're going to put in any amount of work. If you want to really build your business, you will put in the work. You will put in the time. You will find the time. You will find the energy to do this. But you got to get rid of that ego. You got to eliminate that fear. So, that being said, here are some action items. Plan. Do not panic. All right? Panic comes from a lack of planning. You need to plan out your days. What does that look like? If you don't plan out your days, all you end up doing is being reactive to your days. And this is not just because we're in the crisis that we're in right now. This is just in general. You should always be planning your days. And this is first thing in the morning. This is not get up, let me check my emails, let me check social media, let me check the news, let me talk to my stupid friends. None of that shit. All right? Get rid of technology when you first wake up. First things first is take care of you. All right? You are priority. This may mean that you meditate, that you go off for a walk to kind of just let that fresh air in your head and that sun to hit your skin. You know, maybe it means that you do some exercise, maybe some light exercise, some yoga. Yoga is probably going to be amazing in these next couple of months and years, where you can get up and just breathe and stretch and give your body flexibility and peace, right? Then educate your mind. What does that look like? Personal development, business development, whatever is going to be something that's going to inspire you and it's going to get you pumped up and fired up for the day, right? And then I want you to plan, get a journal. I use the High Performance Planner. I'll put a link of it down below. I love using it because it prompts with questions and what to do and how to plan out your day and how to time block. That's why I like doing it. So I start with that, but use whatever the heck you want. But plan out your day. Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Because if you do all this, then the news, nothing can bring you down. You don't need to watch the news. All right. If it's important enough, trust me, you're going to find out about it. And if you have friends that all they seem to talk about is this virus and the economy and how bad everything is, block them. All right. I've done that. I have a group chat with 3 friends of mine that they're great people, but right now they're freaking the fuck out. So I've put them on silent. I will jump on whenever the heck I want to, and I'll comment with whatever I want to comment, and then I put it off again. It's the same with social media. My social media, I don't scroll through the feed. I get on to put positive stuff out, put out this content, put out some positive feedback to get everybody working together, right? So I'm planning on all of this throughout the day. Point number 2, do whatever's at your disposal right now. If you're unemployed, if you're losing revenue, right now you have options. And what options? You can go get a job. You can get 2 jobs. You can, whatever the heck is available to you. Right now is the best time to jump on it. Because if you wait until we hit that 20, 30% unemployment, it's going to be damn near impossible to find something. Right now, there are a lot of options. Take advantage. If you're unemployed right now, if you're not bringing in any revenue right now, take action right now. Don't wait. Because right now is when you're going to have the most available options in your favor to be able to do this. Don't wait. Number 3, build your resources. This is the time when you want to start getting extremely educated, right? If you are debating on jumping into real estate, this is the time when you start getting really educated about real estate. Start reading some books, start listening to some podcasts, attend some webinars, get educated, right? This is the time where you got to bring all this knowledge in. And then also build your resources of who you know. And by who you know is who you know that is taking action in this situation. All right? Not dreamers. Don't get a hold of other dreamers that are not doing anything. Get a hold of action takers and either follow them, reach out to them. Right now is a time where if I didn't have my business and I really wanted to do this, I would start reaching out to people that are actually doing and be like, dude, what do you need help with? What can I help you? Because if you can, I don't want to say leech, I don't mean it in a negative way, but if you can attach yourself to somebody that's actually doing something, you are going to automatically get whatever they get, right? So let's say in our situation, right? We are constantly learning what's coming in down the market, what changes are we going to make, what kind of marketing are we going to do, what kind of leads are we going to generate, how are we going to take them down. So if you're working close to us, you're going to learn all those things as we learn them, right? And I'm going to share that with you anyway on the podcast. But when you're close to somebody, there's so many things that I do on a daily basis that you just don't see. You understand? I'm not Gary Vee. I don't have somebody following me every day with a camera. But there's just so many things that you're just not going to see. But if you work with me, if you come work with us, then you're going to be able to absorb everything we're observing. And that's what's going to help you thrive. And I'm not saying to come with us, but I'm giving you the example. Go with anybody in your local market, whoever you feel that you can click with, that's taking action, and be like, I don't want any money. I just want to work with you. I want to be able to absorb what you absorb. Right. And then you will get paid, because if you do your job and you do part and you bring them value, those should be able to split the profits with you. Right. I mean, that should just make sense. So build your resources, build who you know, build those connections and of positive people. Okay. People that are doing, don't build the resources of all these naysayers and negative people and complainers and whiners. Build your resources on people that are actually getting things done. Number 4, take care of your future. All right? You need to take care of your future like it's just, this very rare diamond that you can't let anybody touch, right? Like, or better yet, like it's your firstborn. That's your future right now. You need to take care of it. You need to, and by doing that, that means that you need to get educated. You need to get focused. You need to eliminate fear, eliminate ego, and just say to yourself, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to survive. Okay? That's how you take care of your future, is by taking action today to make sure you have one tomorrow. And you do that by following these steps. And step number 5, the most important one, focus. All right? Focus. Slow down and focus. Stop following what people are saying. Stop following the news, the media, all the negative stuff. Get rid of it and focus on the positive. Focus on what's available to you. Focus on opportunities. Focus on what it is that you want to do, and that's it. Stop chasing shiny pennies. If your dream was never to be a stockbroker or stock investor or any of that, don't start now. All right? Don't be doing, I'm going to invest in stocks. I'm going to invest in real estate. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're not going to do shit. I promise you that. You won't do any of it. All you're going to do is just waste your time and waste your resources and lose a ton of money. Focus. All right. So I really hope this episode resonates with you guys. Please share it with your friends, whoever you feel needs it. But please eliminate your fear, eliminate your ego, take these action steps, and you will thrive. I promise you, you will thrive. And that, like always, if you need to reach out, if you need any help, reach out to us. We're here to help. I've been having a ton of calls, virtual calls and everything, with people that are needing help, that are needing strategy sessions and everything. Reach out. We're here to help. All right. So good luck. Get out there, get to work, focus, get off the computer, get off the media and Facebook and all that nonsense, and focus on yourself, focus on your family, and do what needs to get done. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.